Red corner, Elliott.
Utility man over here. Jack of all trades. I love the interest. Me too. You don't always get that in grappling.
I've been trying to get them to add that Toro Cup for like 2 years.
It makes it so much better. It feels badass walking out. It feels like you're walking out for a fight. You know? It's like, great.
Each lady here wearing opposite color gear of their corner.
A bit confusing, but I think we got it.
Kayla Smith versus Kelly Elliott. That's Elliott in the blue and Kayla Smith in the all red gear.
It looks like Elliott with some heavy collar ties and Smith gives her some back. Got a nice little collar and elbow tie up.
Good hips by Elliott, keeps the hips moving, circling.
Swimming for underhooks. It's the initial moments of the match, so they're looking to kind of feel each other out, but they're not going slow with it. They're
They're really filling out this collar tie position here. Kayla trying to show her a little bit more data now. Looks like Kelly's working on going behind, but she gets snapped down in the process. Kayla Smith's on the front headlock. She looks like she's looking on that front choke.
Smartly sits guard there to avoid. That was a good move, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, I'm going to be interested in, with the rule set the way it is, submission only, and we're really valuing some of the positional stuff.
Yeah,
I'm really interested in how much wrestling we see, because I think that'll be some more wrestling than maybe we would have imagined.
Well, your friend Jay Willie back there was already asking about, is there any penalties for pulling guard without grip? So don't worry, there'll be a bevy of different looks we're going to see.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see though. It's like how long? 5-minute matches?
Six.
So it will be interesting to see how long these guys want to stay on the feet, or it's worth fighting. You know?
No advantages, no points.
There you go.
Oh. Smith is in Elliott's guard, correct?
Correct, that is right.
Elbows in. Elbows in.
Smith has got good posture. We'll see if she can turn that into some sort of a guard pass attempt here, but.
You know, for younger fighters, I will say that one thing that I always have to harp on students about when they're in the full guard is not having their butt on the mat, like bringing their hips up off the mat so that when we do a crunch, they actually break the posture.
Yes.
Like, so many people are like, oh, I'm terrible at full guard. And it's like, are you doing it right, first of all?
Yeah. So much of it is breaking posture, and then you see that Elliott, jumped up and tried to grab her by the head and pull her down, which is a great way to do it too, but it seems that
you got to chain those attacks.
Yes.
You got to be able to chain those sweeps over and over again.
Smith's using those grip controls and really making it hard for her to get up.
Yeah.
Now the question here is though, can Smith turn this into a pass? Can she make some offense out of this? It looks like Elliott's guard is pretty tight. But Elliott's also got to attack. This is a short match. We're halfway through.
Yeah, definitely. We're at least halfway through. We don't have a timer for us here at the desk, but I can easily see this being deep into the third minute
Why
here.
you base some more? Why you base some more?
she does have to get some aggression going if she's going to get a decision.
Yeah, Smith has to really attack the lock here. You know, it's like you've got to attack the legs and start prying those legs open. Just by keeping good posture, it's not going to happen on its own. I think she wants Smith to open up, and she's kind of waiting for that.
I think that's one of the biggest differences between training gi and no gi is that when you train the gi, you learn like dozens and dozens of guard breaks.
Yeah.
And when you train no gi, you learn stand up and put your knee in the middle, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
You know, like there's so few options in comparison. But you know, I don't think the onus is really on Smith to get the action going here in a short match with no points. If she's going to be in top full guard the whole match and time's going to expire, she's likely going to be the winner of the match.
100%. I mean, you know, but if she wants to solidify it, you know, even in most jiu-jitsu, they would consider this a 50-50 position, but if she could just pass to half side or top half or even side control, she could be in control of the whole match.
And this is speaking from a bottom player position, this is a reason why it's a good thing to have K-guard and other looks from your full guard, so you're not just showing hip bump sweep over and over again.
That's a great point, 100%. When the way that Smith is posturing up like that, you've got to let go of the guard and go underneath and invert and attack the legs. It's just the option that's available. And she's kind of wanting to stay with this guard and stay with trying to break her posture, but as you can see, Smith's not having it.
Yeah,
it's not
easy. I'm seeing Smith go under the armpits, which is super annoying to deal with as the bottom person, but also she's cutting her left knee to the inside. She's trying to get it more and more towards the middle so she can split her open.
It would be nice to see Elliott walk her guard up a little higher.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. 1 minute left. Kayla's corner calling for her to stand up now. And if you are going to take some risks, now it's the time to take some risks. But
certainly.
At the same time, it's not like you're down in points. It's not like you're losing the match.
No, but she really needs to get something going here. It's not a good visual for Smith 100%. To be on top the whole time like this. You got to think the judges are thinking Smith if it stays this way.
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course.
You got to stand up before you're going to reach back. Reach now.
And are slams legal today?
Slams are legal from a takedown, but not from inside of a submission or a guard.
I like that. Okay, cool.
And Joe said that it's not just because he's salty about his last fight.
How crazy was that?
That was a wild finish.
Well, the guy right after had the same thing happen, and that only happens like once a year.
That's never happened.
Dude, it's so insane. Great performance by Smith. I think, you know, if you ask her, she would have probably wanted to get a little bit more going, but, you know, she dominated the top position. She got the takedown she wanted, and that was the match.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Excellent match there between those two young ladies, and Kayla Smith just dominant in the top position.
Nice job.